Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Championship Friday. This is the Allstate Bontrager Insurance Agency pregame show, and I'm standing next to Coach Moore. And Coach, we're coming off of a state championship last year. You gave the program about a month off, and then we went right back to work and been working our tails off ever since. And really have had a successful season from a win-loss perspective, overcome a lot of adversity, but this program has been made by you to take on events like tonight, and that's to win a sectional championship and continue to move on throughout the tournament. We have an incredible opportunity to go for our sixth straight, and we have a very challenging but exciting matchup tonight against Columbus North. And what are your early thoughts on the Bulldogs?
Well, it has been a long working season for us, and then it all comes together in the regular season, and I would call an 8-1 regular season something to celebrate. That's an awesome record for anybody in the state, let alone if you play the teams that we play. So, yeah, we have celebrated a little bit of that, and well-deserving our kids for secure the number 2 spot in the MIC. We wanted to be champions. We were about a half a yard short. But maybe we'll get another chance at that. So now we enter our second season, which is the playoff season. And at Center Grove for the last 17 years, we've been extremely successful in the second season. That's what we're made for. That's what we came here for to build. Yeah, we want to be great in the regular season, but we want to be primed for the postseason. And there's two things that can happen to you with a great schedule that we play. You can be ready and stronger and faster for the postseason, or you can be a little bit beat up. And we've been a little bit of both this year. Up front on offense and defense, we've been a little bit beat up, and now we've healed our backs, it seems like, and our up front guys are remaining a little bit injured. So we have to suck it up tonight, and other guys take over and make something happen. But I do feel good about our back seven on defense and our back six on offense, and our quarterback and all our skilled guys seem to be ready to roll. And I think our kids up front are just tough enough to make things happen. Again, it's going to be a huge game, obviously because it's a sectional championship game, and obviously because you go home if you don't win. I think our defense usually shines in games like this. I'm hoping that they'll stand up another time and do what we normally do in championship series football.
Columbus comes in. They have great size, especially up front on the defensive line. Strong linebacker, good corner core, maybe some of the best that we've seen throughout the season. And then offensively, they are led by their running back, who's an all-state back from a year ago, and his name's Mitchell Burton, has 1,500-plus yards, and he'll give us a challenge tonight. And their quarterback can sling it around as well.
Yeah, they're a very well-balanced offense. They're big and strong and fast. And, it's just like we play every week, though. We play great offenses that are big and strong and fast. So, again, like I said, our defense is going to have to come tonight to play in its usual manner, and hopefully they will. And I have great respect for Columbus North and what they do. I think they're a lot like us in a mirror. They work hard in the offseason. This is the fact that they've had to play us right off the bat. It's probably it's probably built in why they haven't had the success in the playoffs as they probably should have had. And we were being successful has taken us down the trail to where you get about another month to practice football. And if you do that over 6 straight years like we have, your kids get a lot more experience. With that comes a lot more games, and you get a little taxed out, playing that many football games. But tonight it's all about 1 week, 1 game, and we start thinking about it Monday, and we can't dream about this all year. We have too many big obstacles throughout the course of the year. It is important for us to compete in our conference and try to win. So we really don't think about Columbus North until it's sectional time. And we're actually playing them. And their half, they've called this out pretty much and said they've been, thinking about us all year and practicing for us all year. That's great, but I can't do that, not with the teams that we play. So we'll hope that we can, I think we'll show up tonight. We're going to be in our all-white uniforms. We're pretty stinking good in those uniforms. It's been a long time since we've been beaten in those white uniforms, so we're going to take that pride with us and go down to Bulldog territory tonight.
You mentioned our running backs, and it's going to be nice to see number 30, Titus McCoy, back out there this week. He got some time last week. Obviously, he's been injured throughout the majority of the season. Even the games he's played, he really hadn't been healthy. He seems very fresh and certainly going to be excited to be out there and bring a lot of energy tonight.
Yeah, Titus brings energy to everything he does. I can't imagine having him in class. But it's sort of like you're an IndyCar owner. Last week was like the qualifying run, and I only wanted to put a couple laps on him and bring him back for the race this week. You just don't want to use him up in games where we didn't have to, but yet I had to get him out there on the field and let him get used to playing. There's a difference in being in shape and playing shape. And a lot of it's going to have to be with the bigness of the game, relax and do what you're supposed to do. But I have a lot of faith in Titus, and we know one thing, he'll give us everything he's got. Trevor Holt's been amazing for us this year, steady, fast, strong. And then Russ will depend on for, a big play here and there, hopefully. We have Tristan Clark, off the bench in that third back scenario as well. So feel really good. It's going to be important that Jack Kellums gets off on a good start tonight and has some confidence. Because when he throws the ball well, it's pretty stinking good as well. But again, I'll go back to the defense. We got to line up and, punch them as they punch us and get them off the field. That's going to be the big thing. Tackle. Get out of third down or money downs, get them off the field, and don't give up the big play.
Before we sign off, I would be remiss if we didn't mention Ray Skillman, who had a close call last week, living his young years at 75 on the race course and had a little bit of an accident. But I know he's back home. He's healing well. Hopefully he'll be watching tonight, and I know he means a lot to you, and certainly want to give him well wishes.
Yeah, it breaks my heart for him to be in any kind of pain, so I hope if you're watching, Ray, that you get feeling better, and all the Trojans are thinking about you, and we love you, and we support you, and get better so you can come back. We got to win to get back to play in the Ray Skillman Stadium again. Go Trojans.